Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
We all remember that one professor, the one everyone on campus had to take no matter what subject they taught because how much fun their class was. What if we told you there was a streaming service that had all those professors? One Day University has every must-have professor from the best colleges all across the country. One Day University, the most fun talks from the most fun professors. Available live and on demand. No homework, just the most fun you'll have while learning. Get a special offer at ondayu.com/Odyssey.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's an Odyssey station, and if you want to listen to us wherever your phone is, wherever your computer is, wherever your tablet is, you got to get that Odyssey app. It's pretty awesome, man. You can listen to KISW. You can also listen to all the music, the news, the sports, the podcasts that move you, whatever you love. And there's a lot of great podcasts on the Odyssey app, a lot of new stuff that people are like, what? Wait, check it out. It's Odyssey, AUDACY, Odyssey.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. Surrounded by a screaming name. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. And it's Tuesday, but no tequila. We're Turtley Tuesday.
Ride the turtle.
Yeah, Ride the Turtle Tuesday.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, really. For at least a little while. I mean, we're selling a T-shirt in the Rock Shop.
Hottest selling turtle BJ makes shirt shirt of all time.
Would you say it's the fastest selling?
Yes.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, really. I mean, I'm not believing it.
I know, but I still feel Turtley Tuesday is turtly awesome. So I'm going to keep doing it for a little bit.
Good.
Let's get to our contestants.
Oh, good for you.
Let's get to our contestant. We got Andrew and Lake Stevens. Andrew, are you there?
I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Andrew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Andrew, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
What country saw the 1979-1980 hostage crisis that ended as Ronald Reagan took his oath of office?
Oh, gosh. Pass.
What main color is the rooster on a box of cornflakes?
Yellow?
No.
Red?
No.
Orange?
No.
It's white. It's white.
In what year did comedic actor Jerry Stiller pass away?
Oh, gosh. It was just a couple years ago. 2012?
No.
2015?
No.
2016?
No. The reality show Big Brother airs on what network?
Oh, my gosh. I have no idea. Fox?
No.
NBC?
No.
ABC?
No. A.D. Bryant is a cast member on what sketch comedy show? Andrew?
Oh.
Andrew?
I think that beeping was his phone dying.
Oh. Andrew, did your phone die?
He did.
Andrew's phone died. And
he did.
We'll say that's why he got a goose egg.
Oh, wow.
Wow, did wow.
Yeah, he wowed. He wowed us all. Yes,
yeah, he did.
He was very slow to answer those questions on Turtley Tuesday, and it shows.
It's
yeah,
not Turtley Tuesday.
It totally is Turtley Tuesday. Turtley Tuesday.
Nope.
No. All right, then. Well, Steve, you got your work cut out for you, buddy.
All right. I could go one or two ways.
Well, yeah.
All right, I know which way it went.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What country saw the 1979-1980 hostage crisis that ended as Ronald Reagan took his oath of office?
Iran?
Yes. What main color is the rooster in a box of cornflakes?
Blue?
No.
Red?
No.
Yellow?
No.
Damn it.
In which year did the comedic actor Jerry Stiller pass away?
Year 2020.
Yes. The reality show Big Brother airs on what network?
CBS.
Yes. Was that the NBC one?
Yes.
A.D. Bryant is a cast member on what sketch comedy show?
Saturday Night Live.
Yes. What kind of cheese is typically used in a Greek salad?
Fremunda.
No.
Feta.
Yes. Who was the last known survivor from the planet Melmac?
Alf.
Yes. What color jacket does Porky Pig typically wear?
Blue?
Yes. Which U.S. city is directly northwest of Windsor, Ontario?
Detroit.
Yes. The founder of Atari is also the founder of what restaurant chain?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. And Steve. Well, you crushed him. You got 9 correct.
Yes.
And you won 9-0.
Woo! No.
Well, in his defense, he got 4 questions in. Had 4 wrong, or had 4 wrong,
4.
And then his phone mysteriously disconnected.
Oh, okay.
We heard a weird beep, so we're assuming that it wasn't on purpose, but he wasn't doing very well.
Sounds like when your headphone batteries are going to die.
Yeah. But yes, Steve is the best around.
Is he though?
Well, I mean, when it's 9-0,
kiss my ass.
wow. And the only one you missed was kind of a random color question. So,
oh yeah, well, the rooster is it white?
No, it's not white. It's green.
Green.
Yeah. And then,
what was it from?
Cornflakes?
I just want to see what it looks like.
The rooster on cornflakes?
I believe you. I'm just now curious to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, there it is, green. I couldn't even picture the cornflakes box.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you the last time I had cornflakes.
Yeah. I kept thinking of the rooster from Looney Tunes.
Oh, Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah.
He is a big white rooster.
Right?
I'll say. I think, is he white or brown? I can't remember.
Oh, you're right.
He's white.
Was he white?
Is he white?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I can't. I don't know who I'm thinking of.
I don't know. Now you got me weirded out about it.
Didn't he have like a little nephew or something? His little brown bird
Oh,
or
yeah.
something?
Well, no, that was a little yellow one. He was the egghead. He was the nerd who
that's
never would
right.
go out and want to do anything. Would
That
just
guy
want
was
to sit
awesome.
around and
He was
read
cool.
books.
Yeah.
And Foghorn, he was like the guy they would use. You got to be this tall to ride this ride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, you remember so many weird things. But
Cornflakes. I mean, really? Unless you're dumping a crap ton of sugar on them, it's just a trash cereal.
They're Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, because then they get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, and they would get soggy.
Yeah.
You gotta eat them quickly. That is
Yeah.
honestly my go-to cereal.
Cornflakes?
Yeah.
You can add some berries to them and they taste fantastic.
Blueberries and
Really?
cornflakes are legit.
Strawberries and cornflakes, I love.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I don't get the sugar crash.
Yeah.
Because I'm old. And
Yeah,
that now
Frosted
happens.
Flakes. I'm with you. Frosted Flakes. Is what, if you're going to have to go with the
Yeah.
flakes, I'm going Frosted Flakes because they're great.
They're great. Good call. Yeah,
I also enjoy regular Cheerios.
okay. You what?
What's the point of even having cereal at that point?
It fuels me. It feeds me. It lowers my cholesterol.
Oh, whatever.
According to the box.
How often do you have cornflakes and Cheerios?
It's in my pantry all the time, either both or one of them.
Wow.
And not just because my little brother.
And you can watch Vicky eat it on her OnlyFans.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen you in the station ever have cornflakes or Cheerios.
We should have breakfast here, probably.
I mean, I have tried to bring in cereal. Like when I have too much of the sugary kind, I'll bring it in hopes that I'll eat it. But I
I've
usually
never
just sits
seen
there.
that. Like you always bring in like, and Steve, she eats breakfast, but it's like lunch or dinner
Yeah,
for
it's like
breakfast.
meatloaf.
It's like a sausage and rice.
So when do you-
I usually.
Yeah, when do you ever have cornflakes? I mean, for breakfast, you never
It's
eat.
easier to pack up leftovers and have that for breakfast
True.
than it is to bring cereal and milk here.
We have a refrigerator.
I know,
mean, yeah.
but like having to remember to bring milk and it doesn't like make sure it doesn't go bad. I just feel like it's more of a hassle. I just bring my meal every day.
Well, that's why I think that, you know what? I don't think you have it a lot. I mean, it's probably...
Would you like to see my pantry? I'll take a picture.
I don't know.
That's $6.99 a month, though, if you want to.
Yes.
OnlyFans content.
That's a good point. So I would say, I think it's trash food. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what, Danny,
But
now you're on the cornflakes
cholesterol's
bandwagon
fine,
too
by the
now?
way.
Oh, well, I mean, I just like cereal, so.
I always love
Really? What was the last...
When's the last time you had cereal?
Okay, mine's a little bit worse than Vicky. Probably about
I can't do it anymore, Steve.
I had cereal on Sunday.
It's like,
I don't remember the last time I had cereal. Probably the last time I had cereal was when I was at a hotel and had a continental breakfast.
What kind was it?
I mean, it was whatever was the most awesome one, which is clearly Apple Jacks.
I was going to say Apple Jacks.
Yeah, it's not cornflakes and it's not Cheerios. You're not. If that's all they have at the continental breakfast, guess what? I'm not having cereal.
And
No, then I'm moving to their weird, nasty-looking scrambled eggs.
Exactly.
dried out eggs.
If that doesn't work out, then I'm going to have to grab their slimy-looking bottle of pancake mix and squeeze it onto the pancake thing.
Oh, the pancake thing is so cool.
Or
the
waffle.
waffle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get the waffle
The
going,
conveyor
boys.
belt that you hope cooks your stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
Last time I did that was in Spokane for one of our hockey tournaments, and we're in the continental breakfast room with a guy that was in the middle of doing a drug deal. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's
Backpack full of,
Spokane, yeah.
drugs and money.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The Spokane life.
And then some dude got mad at me because I took the last drip of waffle mix to make a waffle. He's like, "You already made one." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about to have a second." I don't know what to tell you. Whoops. Get up earlier.
Wow.
What do you want from me, man?
Wow.
I didn't know you were going for that.
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Then why are you watching what I'm eating?
Right? That is so good. It is time for listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got your calls, we got your texts at 917 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Whatever is on your mind, remember to follow Steve's rule.
And that's to show some energy and bring it, BJ. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody just texted in saying, "Hey, my baby girl and I are heading to Marybridge Neurology. Her favorite song is What I Got by Sublime. Can you help my girl smile? Her name's Izzy, and she's an almost 5-year-old mini rockaholic."
Oh, that's fun.
Love is what I got. Remember that. Love is it what I got. You rock.
I don't think she wanted that.
What? That's not the version she wanted?
I don't think she wanted that.
Well, that's what you get.
That's what we got.
Best of luck to you, Izzy. We love you.
That's what we got. Yeah. Nice.
That's awesome. Not that's going there, but that she's a 5-year-old rockaholic. That's badass.
Yeah, that's very, very
or
cool.
bad ASS. Whoops. I got to work on that, man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
That's rocking, kid.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes
that's pretty cool.
It really depends on the parenting. I don't know if bad ASS is as bad as just saying it by itself. I don't know.
It's funny you say it because sometimes someone will hit me up like, "Hey, I want to come to your wrestling event, and can I bring my kids?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, how do your kids feel about the F word?" And I say it all the time. They show up, and I can tell which kid it is because that kid's flipping me off during the match. I'm pretty sure I talked to your father.
Yeah.
It's interesting though because I feel like some kids pick up words really easily, whereas Lily, her mom cusses all the time, and she does not say any of those words.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird because she's said it ever since she was a kid. And I don't cuss around her because it's really easy for me to censor myself since our job.
You just pretend that you're on the radio always around her?
Pretty much, yeah. But I know that her mom says a lot of bad words, and never once have we had to get her in trouble for saying something bad.
See, that's funny because I'm really good at, for the most part, censoring myself here. I cannot, for the life of me, censor myself around kids. And the amount of F-bombs I have dropped.
Kids?
I can't. I try, and I always stop.
Hey, little effers.
Yes. I have to now give my little brother different nicknames so I don't call him the bad words. So he's a tiny poop.
Tiny poop.
I'm why are you being a poop?
Oh, so he's the one that's getting his subject. He's the subject of your attacks.
I mean, he's my brother. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yeah, sure.
He's 2. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tatum curses me out all the time. I just don't understand baby language. I know she's cursing me out.
It's like R2-D2.
Yeah. I know when she says Bubby, she's not really talking about her dog. She's just calling her dad a stupid S.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
Someone said, just to make Steve jealous, I'm on my way to the airport. I'm going to Vegas to see the Avalanche take on the Las Vegas Knights in Game 6. Wow. That, dude, the video of when they played the last game in Vegas, just watching that game, that Vegas was just going nuts. And they won that game, I think, 5-1. And that place was just rocking. Makes me think about that time we thought we had tickets to go see the Vegas Golden Knights play, BJ.
Oh, sorry.
The ticket broker calls us up to tell us they already sold those tickets.
Yeah, that was not a good night for Steve.
Slightly awkward.
It was, dude, it was done through like a reputable place. It wasn't like, Vinny's, Vegas.
Oh,
Nights.
Really?
It was like through the secondary market website that they use.
Yeah.
And purchase them through that. And then I'm like waiting for the email confirmation, like, because I did it all, paid for it. We did it all. And I finally called them. They're like, oh, yeah, we don't have those tickets anymore. I'm like, and the best part is it says 100% guaranteed on the website.
Yeah, that's not 100%.
So what happens after that?
That's what I asked. I'm like, well, what about the 100% guaranteed? Well, not all the time. I'm like, well, then that defeats the whole 100% part.
Yeah.
We're not with 101%. And
that is so, that was the dumbest thing ever. It's like, it's not all the time. Then you can't put that on your website.
Yeah, it was I felt like I was being pranked.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, that doesn't mean that. It was like, yesterday, dude, I was calling up a place to handle something with my mortgage, right? And so I called them up and I asked them a question. I'm like, hey, if I pay extra to this, will that keep my mortgage at a lower amount? They're like, no. And I was like, well, okay, well, why not? And the lady literally said, because. And I'm like, well, because why? And she goes, just because. And at that moment, I said, can I speak to somebody else?
Yeah, at that point,
can I speak to anybody who might have an answer?
Why? And why would they expect that to be the answer? It's just because. And that's the answer.
My wife's like, 'cause I put it on speakerphone because I hate being on the phone with any kind of, because you have to wait forever and all that. So and she's just looking at me like, is this really a conversation that's happening? Are you being just because by a person on the other line? I'm like, yeah. But yeah. And then I said, can I just speak to somebody else? It wasn't even like, I was like, can I speak to your manager? I was like, just, can you put me through to somebody other than you? And then it was just like this awkward long silence where she said nothing. And then eventually just put me through like the opening prompt again.
Oh, wow.
Put you back in the system.
So
good luck, sir.
Basically gave me the middle finger, which I was anticipating.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't even know how to have this. Like, the next lady explained it. And I was like, oh, that sucks. But now that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, just because doesn't work.
Oh, or just go, I don't know. Let me go find someone that does.
You're like,
that
I'm
would
not
have been nice.
I'm not 5 anymore just because does not work anymore.
Just because. Oh, man. Yeah, that would have made me irate.
Yeah, I don't even know how to respond. That's why I was like, I don't even know how to react to this. Can I just talk to someone else who might be able to give me a better answer than just because? And they did.
I always know how to react to that. It's never good, but I know how to react to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You were a much better man than me because you know what? That I would have asked for supervisor. I would have asked for her name. I would have said, "Hey," I would have pulled, "I'm your customer." Oh yeah, it's so frustrating when you get the just because. Oh man. Oh, glad it happened to you and not me because I would be unhappy.
You're right. We have a question for Danny over here.
What?
Ask Danny which pizzas are his favorite at Don's. Dion's. He didn't correct it himself, but I just like that it was called Don's.
I was like, I've never been to Don's Pizza.
Don's drive-thru is good. At Dion's. I have a round trip scheduled in Albuquerque on Sunday, and I plan on having the pizzas delivered to the airport to feed myself and the crew on the way back to Seattle from Sean and Bonnie Lake.
Wow. That's dedication.
Dion.
I like it. I don't get any of the special ones that they have on their menu.
You say cheese or pepperoni?
No, I just pepperoni and green chili.
Oh, okay.
But that's basically the Duke City. If you want to go by like theirs, and I don't remember the exact differences between it.
It's funny because if Rev has too many of those slices,
the Duke City, yeah.
That's what I claim. That's what I call my house.
Fair enough.
Welcome to Duke City.
Duke City.
I'm the mayor of Duke City.
But I would just suggest any kind of toppings you get, just make sure you get it with green chili, and you'll be very happy with yourself.
That's the thing. I mean, isn't that what makes Dion's Pizza is the green chili?
To me, that's what makes New Mexico. Just in general. Yeah, like the green chili. Yeah, so you put it on everything there, and it's fantastic. But yeah, definitely with the green chili, that's what I think a lot of people want to try out.
I'd like to see a picture of Dion's pizza. I know we've talked about it for
It
a
probably
while.
looks like pizza.
I've sent you like a million pictures.
Yeah, it looks like. They all look good. Everybody knows how to take a good picture of pizza.
You just turned into like my paisan over here. You're like, I sent you some messages.
I sent you some messages.
Dion's, I gotta say, and they got a nice crust to their pizza.
Yeah, they do.
That's what I was
we back on the crust chat here.
Let's not get on the crust. Let's not talk about
Back
the
to old
crazy
Crusty
talk.
Steve.
It's very close, though. Look at that pizza is actually close to the crust. Like there's almost no crust.
The picture that we're looking at, look at the bottom. There we go. That even the one you had, like the bottom one was girthy and nice. The other one was a little too narrow and thin.
That one doesn't look like Dion's. I mean, I know it's on their site, but it doesn't look like Dion's.
What the hell pizza is it?
I don't know.
It's on their website. Like they got probably a professional photographer to take that picture.
I'm sorry, Danny knows. It doesn't look like Dion's. Somebody is standing in.
There we go.
All right, that's a Dion's pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like that crust.
You know what it really looks like to me?
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I mean, look, if you don't know how to if you're a pizza business and you don't know how to take a good picture of pizza, then I don't know what to tell you. Because it's like, every burger joint, don't they make their burgers look amazing on the menu? Like all the pictures on the menus, they look amazing.
Yeah, they're not even real.
Have you ever watched like someone like they do the truth behind like advertising pictures, like cereal? They use Elmer's glue for the milk just to make it look more enticing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, and I love that Elmer's glue. Give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on my cornflakes.
That's the only way I'll eat cornflakes, Vicky.
That's the only way with Elmer's glue. That's it. So what are they using? Like frisbees, disc golf things? What to make
Disc
pizza
golf
look good?
frisbees. Yes.
What are they doing?
For pizza,
what do they do?
like if you want to get that shot where the cheese stretches like from the whole pie, they screw in the rest of the pie onto the wood. They add a combo of cheese and glue, and they melt it down and they put it on the side so when it kind of goes, it really stretches, and that's the glue. I've seen a lot of these videos.
Oh, I like glue. I see more
Yeah, you
Elmer's.
do.
I like glue.
Give me my glue cheese and my glue breakfast. Nice. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
So instead of going back to kids cursing, someone said I'm an ex-sailor, truck driver, and construction as well. I've cussed a few times around my three kids, and all their lives. My oldest is 23, and now he curses, but he waited until he was about 16 until I first heard it. My two younger ones, they don't curse at all. They hear it all the time, and they don't do it. I think it's totally that they know what's right and what's wrong.
I don't know what to say about all that. I mean, I have an opinion about words, and I just feel like it's, to me, just really it's really depends on the household. I mean, there are households that just go, look, don't say this, and other ones that go, I don't care.
No, you're not wrong, but I mean, you have to let them. Sadly, there's places where they just frown upon you cursing in public and cursing in certain places. So you got to have that, like, hey, don't do it in these situations, which is dumb. I have to think about that the other day. Like, why does the S word or the F word really bother us? If it's like, why is it?
What's the point?
Like, why does it get under people's skin more than the word like book or read? Like, those are offensive to me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, you said it with such disgust, man.
Right?
I was
Book.
kind of mad at it for a second.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, Steve. Humans don't want to believe they've been railroaded into rules that they firmly believe that make no sense, and they'll fight to the death over them.
And it's funny that we do fight about those rules. Like, why? If we all just embrace that the S word is not a big deal, then it's just not a big deal.
Yeah.
But then you've
No one's getting
wasted
hurt
your
by it.
life enforcing a rule and feeling bad about a rule that never should have been a rule. Oh, man. People don't like that. People don't, wait, what do you mean? I wasted how many years?
But when you want
Bullying
to pave the way for a better future,
I'm
sure,
not-
cursing children.
I'm 100% with you, Steve. Words, I think, look, there are certain words I get, like, and you don't say them, but they change over the years. That's the thing, is like, you like a word that didn't mean anything then now means something, and then all of a sudden words that meant something don't mean anything, and you go, I don't even, like, who made these changes and why?
That's a good point. I mean, if a word is being used with the intent of hate and hurting, I understand those words being like, hey, let's stop that. But I mean, the S word, I'm not really using it for any other word than any other reason than, S, I stubbed my toe.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Steve. That's why I don't want to spread hate, so I never say the word Danny anymore. I've decided no more. I'm done. Yeah,
It's aggressive.
That's just,
It is.
It is. It's not only is it defined hatred, but also horrible pizza. I just can't do it.
Danny's Pizza?
Yeah, because Danny's, Dion's. It's all close. It's all. That's another word I don't use.
I really
So
want
do I.
pizza now.
I know I'm very hungry. I don't know who brought this
I'd
up.
almost eat a Dion's Pizza right now.
Almost.
No, let's not get crazy, Steve. You pick the topic. You guide the show. It is Listeners on the Loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got more of your calls and more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, what's up, everyone? You find yourselves trying to get your Craig Mack on and put some brand new flavor in your ear? Well, funny you should mention that because we have a brand new show that you should check out. It is called Pod Sauce. It is your podcast discovery show.
Everyone's always looking for a podcast recommendation. We got lots of them for you, from true crime to pop culture. And you can join us each week as we dish on all of our favorite podcasts out there. So make sure you download the Odyssey app and search Pod Sauce, or head on over to podsauce.com.
We got you covered, guys.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Always a fan of the random questions from our text line. And one person said, if you could only pick one person on the show to be a house guest and stay over for the night, who would it be?
Well, look at guys. I'll save you the opportunity, and I was saying me, and then we can just go to the next topic. Thanks, guys. I know you'd pick me.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm the greatest house guest ever.
This is a tough one, man. Based on this morning's conversation, it might be Vicky because she likes 90s era music.
Yeah, but she also likes cornflakes, apparently.
I know. That's why I'll have to kick her out before breakfast.
Right.
She might have to take an Uber home.
But I do like to clean and organize, so.
All right, fine. You can have your damn cornflakes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll leave with Vicky for today.
Yay! Just today.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, then.
That's my house guest.
All right,
it depends on what kind of night we're having. If I'm planning on just getting like rip-roaring wasted, maybe Sarah's the one to go with. That way she could raid Dad's garage full of alcohol.
I'd
Good
say
point.
Joe in that case, because he's always the one buying drinks for everyone. That's
true.
Yeah. But
Joey's a good guest.
But we're staying at the house.
Yeah, he would probably order, there's the
like
alcohol
Uber
delivery.
Eats?
Yeah, they have the alcohol delivery ones now, don't they? The Drizzly or Grizzly or something.
Drizzly's when I had too much to drink. I don't know. There's a thing called Drizzly?
Yeah, Drizzly alcohol delivery. I don't know if they're in Seattle or not, though.
I think they are. I want to say they are because I think I've gotten beer delivered by them.
I wonder how they make that work out, and I guess there has to be showing an ID, I guess?
Yeah, usually it has to be signed over by an adult. Someone over 21 has to sign for it.
Yeah. And we just all got some alcohol from a delivery service, too, called Reserve Bar.
Yep. They had a special Kraken rum that had the Seattle Kraken label.
Oh.
Yeah. And so got that.
Right, who's got that? Who's got that Kraken rum now?
Vicky's got
Vicky?
it.
All right, I'm picking Vicky. Damn it.
I got it too, but you don't.
I'm not opening it though. This is the one you don't open.
I was going
right?
to say, do you open that one or you just save it?
You have to save it
for the inaugural game.
That or maybe it'll be worth something someday.
Yeah, it's a collector's item. You got to keep it in the box.
I don't know.
Seriously.
I'm kind of with Steve on this. Unless you're going to live to be 100.
This is my stock market, okay?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You might want to get some AMC stocks.
Yeah.
I'll buy a
Steve on
second
this.
one. That one will drink.
Fair.
Well, whoever's got the Kraken rum, that's the place I'm going.
But I say that, but I don't have one. But if I did have the Pearl Jam vodka, I meant to get one. And I didn't. But if I did, I probably wouldn't crack that open unless Eddie Vedder came over.
Right.
And then I'd have to be like, "Hey, Eddie, would you like to drink your vodka?"
We basically have to, right?
That wouldn't be awkward.
No, but then you have him sign it, and then it's really worth something.
Ooh. Oh, that wouldn't be awkward either. Hey, Eddie Vedder, who's my guest, would you sign this, please? I'm sure that's
He
that's
likes
fine.
wine anyway. Give him a couple bottles of wine, have him sign the vodka, and you're good to go.
He won't even remember.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You guys figured this all out. Eddie Vedder's going to be your guest. All right, so none of us.
Yes.
Eddie Vedder.
Sorry, Vicky.
Yeah, we're problem solvers here.
Yeah, I know he wasn't on the list, but apparently Eddie Vedder just trumps us all.
All right, Rev.
I think it would have to be Joe. I would
buddy.
I'd like
Go,
to
Joe.
Yeah, I'd like to sit around. We could play Magic or video games, watch some fun TV, and get hammered. It'd be great.
Yeah, he's a good companion.
Mm-hmm. Danny, is it Joe for you as well?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Joe and I pretty much do that every week.
Everyone's going Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's
you
pretty
picked Vicky.
chill. I'm like Sarah, but I love Sarah. But if we spend too much time together, we will drive each other crazy and fighting and tears. It gets. I love you, but no, not Sarah.
Boom. We could all wear the turtle shirts and just have Joe stay over.
Yeah.
We'll pass them around like the Stanley Cup.
Well, it was his idea, and you guys love that idea, which is why I will spend the evening with myself. I'm the best companion for anybody.
Oh, you're the best house guest.
I'm the best house guest. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Spend the evening with yourself. You're used
and by
to
the
that,
way, this is important. You know, I don't know if you saw this list about people who are really like, man, you come to my house, do not do these things. It's like the worst things that people have seen other people do as their house guests, and it ain't good. Okay. And I can't believe people are doing these things.
Upper Decker, geez, man, that's going from 0 to 100 real quick.
I feel like, Steve, that's pretty much understood. Nobody wants you to do an upper decker in their house.
Dude, the other day, my wife's like, the water's coming out brown. It turned out they were doing some stuff outside of our house, and it like messed up the water. But at first, we didn't know that. So she's telling me that the water's turned brown, and she sent me a picture on the toilet water is brown. And I'm like, instantly thought, have we had anyone over, and did they do an upper decker?
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was like, the only people we've had over, it's like her mom.
Oh, well,
like,
that would have been fantastic.
I mean, you are the son-in-law, but boy, what would you have had to done to have anybody's mother-in-law do an upper decker?
Right.
That would be horrible.
I was like, she's the sweetest woman in the world. I love her so much. I'm like, and I was like, for a half second, I'm like, wow, that's like a whole different level of respect if she pulled that off. Like, she doesn't seem like the type of person that would do that. No, like, of course she didn't, because she wouldn't. And then we found out it wasn't that. So upper decker.
It wasn't the upper decker at all.
Yeah.
All right.
That would make you a terrible house guest. That or masturbating on my rowing machine.
Yeah, right.
Not that everyone ever do that.
Well, I mean, you weren't there.
True.
No, this is why Rev is never. Yeah, I won't have him over to the house because of that incident. It will stay with me forever.
I'm a great house sitter. I use every inch of your house while you're away to make sure everything is functioning.
Yeah, I don't like the phrase "every inch" when you're talking about what you did at Steve's house. Okay, I just don't want to.
Let's just say that rowing machine did not make the move.
Oh, that rowing machine should have been burned, Steve. If you actually gave that to somebody, you've ruined their lives.
Oh, right in the dumpster, BJ. Couldn't do that to someone.
So the top things, this is the top thing that people can't stand, and I'm surprised people do this. Wiping their greasy hands on your sofa. Does anybody wipe their greasy hands on their own sofa?
No.
Oh, I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, like if I'm eating chips, I don't want to get up and get it.
So you use your sofa as like a napkin?
Heck yeah.
Use your pants like everyone else.
I know, I'm going to get my
Danny
pants dirty.
is now in the rev zone.
Just, lick your fingers.
In the rev zone you go.
Wow. I mean, on sofa, I would be like, putting your feet on somebody's sofa. That's kind of like...
Dude, yeah.
When you have your shoes on? Oh, I hate when people do that.
That's number 2 on the list. But you know what? Put it on the grease spot where Danny's place is. You should be fine.
Or your feet on the on coffee table while you're still wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Get your feet on the coffee table. That's not your coffee table to put feet on.
Yeah, it's a big no-no.
Unless they do it first, it's not okay.
Do you put your feet on anything, even if you get your shoes off? Do you put your feet on anything with your shoes off in somebody else's
house?
Just
the floor.
Yeah.
I'm usually short. My feet are hanging off whatever thing I'm sitting on, so I usually bring my foot up on the couch or the seat. But I don't wear shoes when I do that.
Okay, you're in the rev zone. You can't be putting your feet on my couch.
Damn, there's a lot of reasons to get into my zone here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But do you have your shoes still on?
No.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No,
My
I don't
feet
know
are
where Vicky's
clean.
feet have been. She has an OnlyFans page. I don't know what's happening. So Vicky's out. All right. Well,
I'm okay with this.
What's the next thing that you guys go, okay, do not do as a house guest?
Take a dump.
Take a dump.
What if you got to poop?
You got to at least tell them in advance.
I have to warn you that I'm taking a poop?
Yes.
No, you got to be a good house guest and provide them with poopery.
Yeah, it's the onus is on you to
It's
have
in every one of my bathrooms.
a good fan and some good way to...
I feel like you got to let someone know, hey, man, I got to use your bathroom. Is that cool? And then it'll be like, oh, use the one upstairs.
Yeah, I got news for you guys. Vicky, Rev, Steve is not in the minority on this. What? 1 in 4 people said that, if you're only at somebody's house for a few hours, you should not use the bathroom for anything more than number 1. And also no passing gas, which means, again, Rev, you're not allowed in anybody's home.
Yeah, apparently nobody wants me at their house ever.
Yeah. So you don't pass gas in somebody else's house.
Well, okay, so if I'm staying at someone's house or we're going to a party and I've got to go, I got to go outside or something?
Well, don't openly do it is what they're saying. So that Steve likes to make a contest out of it and drive the dog crazy.
Oh, ripping ass and stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
If I have to rip ass at someone else's house, I'm usually either going in a bathroom, I'll just pretend that I have to go number 1 and just rip it there, or I'll go outside and just rip it there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or I'll go next to someone I really don't know and rip it and look at my wife and be like, dude.
and point at him.
I mean, why do you think dudes like to cook outside?
To fart?
Yes.
I mean, it's delicious to eat barbecue, actually.
Yeah, well, plus you got the wide open spaces. You can do what you want. You know, you can put your feet anywhere. Like the outside is just like, look, I don't, I always feel comfortable going outside when I'm visiting because I can't wreck anybody's house when I'm outside. I'm a lot more comfortable. That's why I love the barbecues because you go, I'm out here. They don't care if you're stepping on their grass. They don't really care a whole lot. But I'm always afraid I'm going to break some, because I don't want to, because the guy's like, okay, you just made my wife pissed, moron. And it's like, I'm sorry.
So they said a house guest rule that you should never help yourself to the fridge for beers. I would
unless you're told.
That. Well, that would be like the first thing I'd say is like, hey, man, grab whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you have to tell people, Steve, because it is a rule that people just don't, they know not to go in anybody else's fridge.
Or it depends on, like, your level of friendship. Because, like, Joe comes over, he's welcome to go in my fridge all day long.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's somebody that you just invited over and you don't really know him that well, that would be kind of weird.
You're just, like, eating your cheese.
Yeah.
I still ask. I mean, my buddy Josh, I go over his house all the time, and I still always ask every time. It's just been wired into my brain as a young child. Always ask before you open somebody else's fridge.
Someone said, hey, you can come to my house whenever you want. We'll drink whiskey and we can fart as much as we want.
Oh, God.
Well, there's a party I'm glad I'm missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A farty.
A farty.
Yeah. It's my farty, and I'll fart if I want to.
Yeah, it was.
How about going upstairs or into people's bedrooms without asking? That's okay, right?
Yeah, no. If you're a creep. Yeah, the only time unless you're looking for, like, secret documents. Like, when we're having big parties, the cats will stay in the bedroom. And for some people, they're a little socially anxious. So I'll be like, hey, if you want to go chill out with the cats, just make sure you close the door and you hang out with the cats for a little while. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I think you still have to get permission.
Absolutely. 100%.
You got to stay on the level they bring you in on. So because I have a down level and an up level, but then there's the main level. And it's like, stay on the main level. Okay?
How awkward would it be if you, like, went upstairs to get something? Oh, crap, it's in my bedroom. And you go in there and, like, Danny's in your bedroom just looking around.
Oh, that would be a beating.
Yeah, it'd be like, so weird. Like, what are you doing?
And
looking for your underwear, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, it's right over there.
And people still going through other people's medicine cabinets. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you got going on in your life. And people still love doing that.
You're going to see a bunch of Tums and diabetes medicine, and that's it.
Yeah, well, that's, even still, that's what I want to believe is in your medicine cabinet, Rev. You know what I mean? I don't want to know, if there's anything else in there. Like my dad used to keep his glass eyes in there. So I used to think,
that's amazing.
If anybody wants to go looking through this, they are going to be freaked out.
Surprise. Right? Yeah, I got deodorant. I got that Be Jolly CBD lotion, a couple of jars of that. And I think that's.
I'd be afraid to go through Vicky's.
Face lotion crap. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, face lotion crap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go through Vicky's. Now that she's got an OnlyFans page, it's like I wouldn't even want to even go through anything at Vicky's. Like, I don't even know if I want to go into her house.
She has your father's eyeball in her.
Yes. Hey, I keep all my things in what I call the trunk o sex.
Okay, then.
I don't know why I came up with that name, but that's it.
Well,
my bathroom is totally fine.
So where do you keep that? I'm sure a lot of people want to go into that room now.
Well, there's a lot of people in my house, so it's stored in the deepest corner of the closet.
How about changing channels on the TV? Do you think that's a thing you shouldn't do if you're at somebody else's place? That's on the list.
You walk in and you're just like, Steve, I don't want to watch this. Change.
Well, what if like a big game's on and they have the wrong channel on? Like if you go over there and you're supposed to be watching like the Seahawks, but they have the wrong channel.
Oh, I wait for the host to change it.
Yeah, you got to ask.
What
if they're taking a poop? You don't want to miss kickoff.
Yeah. No, I don't. You'd have to be a really good friend. Don't touch my electronics.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, no, because I got like a system. Like I got like the I got the Control 4 system. I don't want you breaking it.
Yeah, yours is a little complicated, so I feel that if somebody presses the wrong button and ruins it, you'd lose your mind.
Oh, I would lose my mind. I just found out that the Apple app that controls your TV is going away because they put it on they put it on your screen with your like airport stuff and whatever, that screen you slide down from the right. Mm-hmm. I was so mad yesterday because I couldn't get it to work. And I'm like, how is Apple TV not supporting their own Apple remote? And I'm out of my mind. And then I go online and see they go, oh yeah, Apple's not, they're getting rid of that. And I'm like, why are they getting rid of that? How am I supposed to control my Apple TV and then it was like, oh no, they put it over here now. And I'm going, geez, I didn't know they put it over here now.
Soon enough you'll be able to control it with your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Don't put that chip in your head. Unless, of course, well, maybe it's already in my head. I heard Bill Gates has been doing that, so I'll try. Hold on. Nope. No, I can't turn the TV on.
Blink harder.
Yeah. Ah, dang it. I
really hard and squeeze your berries.
Whoa.
Blink hard and squeeze your berries. Yes, because
that's just good life advice.
Yeah, because that's what
you're
that's what Bill Gates did. He said, "Hey, here's an idea. I'm going to put a chip in people's brains, but they got to squeeze their berries first." Won't they? If Elon Musk designed the chips in my brain, yes, Steve, that would be the way to do it.
Pretty much. My father said, whenever a life decision you have to make, and you don't know what to do, just blink hard and squeeze your berries. The answer will come out.
Yeah,
that's what your father said.
Yep.
All right. Well, he's a wise man.
I believe it.
All right. Well, it is now time for a big question to be answered, kids, and that is, what do Ryan Castle and mini golf have in common? You're going to find out at 9:52 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and mini golf have in common?
It's more fun after about 19 beers.
That's true. I find Ryan Castle a lot more fun after 19 beers.
Could you imagine BJ after 19 beers?
No. I don't think
you can.
Yeah.
It's just after 2 drinks. That's that's really what it is for me. I'm in 19 beer territory.
I think we'd have to write an obituary if BJ had 19 beers.
I think you're totally right.
Yeah. That would be scary.
Oh, what a way to go, though, BJ.
Ryan Castle and mini golf both have little putters.
Wow. Wow,
multicolored balls is coming up a lot. I don't know.
Well,
that's what we call Danny, my little putter.
Aww. Thanks. Like Gilligan, but for golf.
Right.
Wow, did we go back to a Gilligan's Islands reference on that one?
Well, who else calls someone a little buddy?
You're right. I don't know who.
Thank you.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. We got a 23-year-old guy. He was mini golfing with 2 friends in Maryland on Sunday. And of course, hey, listen, why not get into a fight on the course? Because, hey, everybody's just getting along. Don't know what sparked it, but it did end out with the guy pulling out a knife and stabbing both of his friends. Because, hey, mini golf.
Mini golf.
Yeah.
It seems perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. Luckily, they were not seriously injured. One was treated at the scene, the other one taken to the hospital. No life-threatening injuries. But again, you're playing miniature golf, and you decide to stab your friends. That's, yeah.
With friends like that.
Yeah. Ryan, you know what, Ryan Castle, though? He's not going to stab you, but he is going to give you a 12-pack.
He might.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
Which decade has the best music?
Ooh. The 30s.
Oh, yeah. No, you're pretty done with that.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Wait, is that the Cantina song from Star Wars?
Yeah. I guess the 30s. All right.
Yes. Exactly. Thank you, BJ. You were tracking. Jeez, yeah. We're with a bunch of ignorant people here.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.